Democracy is a device that ensures we shall be governed no better than we deserve. Beware of false knowledge. It is more dangerous than ignorance. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. If you want to tell people the truth, make them laugh, otherwise they'll kill you. When a thing is funny, search it carefully for a hidden truth. You see things. You say, "Why?" But I dream things that never were. And I say, "Why not?" Youth is wasted on the young. When a man wants to murder a tiger, he calls it sport. When a tiger wants to murder him, he calls it ferocity. There are two tragedies in life. One is to lose your heart's desire. The other is to gain it. If you cannot get rid of the family skeleton, you may as well make it dance. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. A life spent making mistakes is not only more honorable, but more useful than a life spent doing nothing. Make it a rule never to give a child a book you would not read yourself. A gentleman is one who puts more into the world than he takes out. Never wrestle with pigs. You both get dirty, and the pig likes it. The liar's punishment is not in the least that he is not believed, but that he cannot believe anyone else. Success does not consist in never making mistakes, but in never making the same one a second time. You use a glass mirror to see your face. You use works of art to see your soul. A pessimist is a man who thinks everybody is as nasty as himself and hates them for it. Both optimists and pessimists contribute to society. The optimist invents the airplane, the pessimist the parachute. My way of joking is to tell the truth. It's the funniest joke in the world. After all, the wrong road always leads somewhere. You don't stop laughing when you grow old. You grow old when you stop laughing. The man who writes about himself and his own time is the only man who writes about all people and all time. First love is only a little foolishness and a lot of curiosity. I never resist temptation because I have found that things that are bad for me do not tempt me. There is always danger for those who are afraid. The most tragic thing in the world is a man of genius who is not a man of honor. Life does not cease to be funny when people die any more than it ceases to be serious when people laugh. We learn from experience that men never learn anything from experience. Imagination is the beginning of creation. You imagine what you desire, you will what you imagine, and at last you create what you will. He who can, does. He who cannot, teaches. You'll never have a quiet world till you knock the patriotism out of the human race. When a stupid man is doing something he is ashamed of, he always declares that it is his duty. Doing what needs to be done may not make you happy, but it will make you great. Silence is the most perfect expression of scorn. If you can't appreciate what you've got, you'd better get what you can appreciate. As long as I have a want, I have a reason for living. Satisfaction is death. Life is not meant to be easy, my child, but take courage. It can be delightful. Imitation is not just the sincerest form of flattery, it's the sincerest form of learning. To be in hell is to drift. To be in heaven is to steer. The heart of an Irishman is nothing but his imagination. I have my own soul, my own spark of divine fire. The secret to success is to offend the greatest number of people. If any religion had a chance of ruling over England, nay Europe, within the next 100 years, it could be Islam. You have learned something that always feels at first as if you have lost something. There is no love sincerer than the love of food. Animals are my friends, and I don't eat my friends.